Welcome to the show. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. Wow. So we've been doing this show now, I guess, for like 15 years. It doesn't seem possible, but welcome. We're glad you're here. If you've never been here before, you're going to enjoy what you hear. So tonight's guest, I had never seen of, never heard of, and our friend Eric Rabaska, who you have met, said, you gotta check this girl out. So I drove out to Middletown because she was playing at a music showcase kind of thing, and she's pretty amazing. Not only is she beautiful and talented, she's got her own flair, and I love that about people. I love it when people come out and they're all their own person. So please welcome into your heart and into your home and onto the Grandma's Attic Music Review, Charlotte Roth.
Coming out of left field, coming with a vengeance, coming in to make you feel haunted by what wasn't, the ghost of who you won't be, and everything that might have been. We could never make it there. You said this was the only way that's fair. Coming out of nowhere. Baby, you should take care. It's headed right for you. To tear everything apart, take you back to the start. We could never make it there. You said this was the only way that's fair, and I pretend that I don't even care. I pretend I wasn't dreaming of taking you there. Ooh, coming to destroy you, honey, you have no clue. Crying all alone now, but you know you're not alone now. None of us know what to do. Thank you. Oh, well, I am thrilled and delighted to be here. As Dot said, my name's Charlotte Roth. And that first song was an original off my full-length album. I've been told I'm allowed to swear. So the name the name of my full length album is I Guess I Fucking Care. That song was called Haunted. This next one's also off of that album. It's called Wading. Like you're wading out into the water. I when I gave it to someone to add guitar on the actual record, I sent him the file and he was like, "What's this song called? Wadding?" And I was like, no, it's Wading with a D. So I always feel the need to explain that now every time I play that live. This song is about commitment issues, which I think we're all working on. I've gotten better. But when I wrote this, I was not handling my commitment issues well. Used to be, I'd wonder, never want to stay, never needed no one to get me through the day. I had never questioned, had a second thought. Then you went and said my name, and I guess I was waiting now, deeper in the water, feeling things I don't know when I behind anymore. Better catch me as I turn around for the door, 'cause we're getting just a little too close for comfort now. Serve me up your poison. Tell me those sweet lies. I can take it all. It's only for the night. Suddenly I'm wasted, all strung out on you. See how I face each waking hour. It's all that I can do. Waiting now, deeper in the water, feeling things I don't know when I behind anymore. Better catch me as I turn around for the door. I never need nobody to hold me like I need nobody to hold me like I need nobody to know how much I need it. Deeper in the water, feeling things I don't know when I behind anymore. Better catch me as I turn around for the door, 'cause I'm getting just a little too close. Getting just a little too close. Getting just a little too close for comfort now. Thank you.
I love your voice.
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna do a new one that is not on my album or any of my EPs and has not even been recorded yet.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can only hear it live. Or if I'm posting about it on social media, I guess. But as of right now, has not been recorded. This one took a while to come together. I wrote part of it. I don't know, a few years ago, I think. I like got the chorus and I had the chord progression. I actually wrote an entire other song using part of this chord progression. And I loved the music side of it so much. And then the lyrics, I was like, these are cheesy and stupid. And I don't like it enough to record it. So I kind of tossed that out. And then I came up with a chorus for this song using the same chord progression maybe, I don't know, a year later. And then I couldn't like get the verses. I don't know. I just like couldn't finish it. And so I thought I was just going to let it die in my graveyard of voice memos of partially written songs. And then I visited a friend of mine when I was staying with her when I was on tour. And her life had just like blown up because her husband had like just left and was like, I just was kind of a garbage human and said that he like I never loved you and I only married you because it was the right thing to do, and just like really nonsense. And clearly she dodged a bullet. But then the point is that he started like calling her after all that had happened. He would just like call her up and had a question about, I don't know, a divorce form or something, and then would like just start making small talk and like chat with her and ask her questions. And she had to be like, sir, we are not friends. Like we're not gonna chat anymore. That's like not a thing that we're gonna do. And so anyway, I was like, it didn't occur to me at the time of hearing the story. I was just, my mind was being blown. But after I processed that, like maybe another year later, or at least several months, I was like, oh my God, that's the rest of the song. And then I finished the song. And now it's one of my favorite things to do. So anyway, one of my favorite things to sing. This song is dedicated to my husband, my friend's ex-husband's audacity and her goddess-like ability to rise above. And it's called Friends. Oh, here we go again, baby. Late night on the phone, full of maybe. Maybe we could talk about the weather, or your mom, or mine. Maybe we could talk about the dogs, or the house, or my heart that you left behind. You can go ahead and lose my number. Don't stop waiting for my call. 'Cause that spell I was under, well, it broke down some time ago. And oh, don't you worry your pretty little head. Oh no, baby, we're not gonna be friends. No animosity, baby. I let that all burn down. But now you're calling me up again. Even though I know you know I almost drowned in all the bullshit you put me some time ago. And oh, don't you worry, your pretty little head. Oh no, baby, we're not gonna be friends. Once upon a long, long time, I swore I'd love you all my life, but I forgot that I'd grow up and found alas that you had not. And people change and grow apart and lie and cheat and break your heart. And now we're standing at the end. Oh no, we're not gonna be friends. We're not gonna be friends. We're not gonna be, not gonna be, not gonna be. We're not gonna be. We're not gonna be.
Woohoo!
All right.
There you go.
There we go. All right, we're gonna take it back to my first album, or my first full-length album, I should say. I'm not gonna say anything about this one. You guys can just listen, interpret it as you wish. Did you know the greatest feeling that I ever had was your arm around my waist and your chest against my head? And I know I don't know what it's like to actually be dead, but I think I can guess. But I don't want you to think that I'm unhappy on my own. No, I don't want you to worry, I won't make it through alone. I don't want you to think that I can't move on, 'cause I promise you I'm fine. Oh, I only think about you almost all the time. But did you know that I'm back out there, wherever that is? 'Cause apparently it's what I need. Even though the only there that I ever want to be is wherever you are with me. But I don't want you to think that I'm unhappy on my own. No, I don't want you to worry, I won't make it through alone. I don't want you to think that I can't move on, 'cause I promise you I'm trying to only ever think about you with a smile. But did you know I never used the word together till I felt the way you held me with your eyes? And I think if we could talk, then maybe I could change your mind. Can you hear my maybes from 100 Did you know that I was waiting for you at the park? Would have stayed there all night, but it was just too dark. And I cried the whole way home, 'cause I know it in my bones what you knew from the start.
Nice.
You. All right. I've got one more.
So we have, one more.
All right, this one's a little bit happier. Or sassier, again. It's really either sarcastic or sad. Those are my two favorite ways to write, I suppose. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It's called Maybe We Could Be Something. Also off my first album. Sometimes I think too much. One more night dreaming of your sweet touch. One more night just like the 100 before. One more night wondering what it's all been for. But I don't wanna lose this light and breezy thing we got. So I keep it all to myself, all my contradictory thoughts, that maybe we could be something. Maybe if we stop trying to play everything so cool. And if I could tell you how you make me feel the whole damn life. Maybe we could be something, or maybe we could not. Maybe we could. Sometimes I think too much. Do you ever even think of us? Do you ever even think of me? Spend your nights contemplating all the possibilities, and I don't wanna lose this light and breezy thing we got. But I think I'm losing my mind a little every time I stop and think that maybe we could be something. Maybe if we stop trying to play everything so cool. And if I could tell you how you make me feel the whole damn life. Maybe we could be something. If we stop shutting down every time. Stop hiding out behind everything, baby, speak your mind. 'Cause maybe we could be something. Maybe if we stop trying to play everything so cool. And if I could tell you how you make me feel the whole damn life. Oh, then maybe we could be something. Or maybe we could not. Maybe we could not be anything. Thank you.
Awesome. So while Charlotte's getting her way over here, let me remind you that We are coming in on festival season. Get your tickets now. There's a new one I heard about. I think it's called Hot Bunny. Anyway, it's up at Powder Ridge, and I believe it's the 19th of April. And if you get your tickets now, they're only $4. Oh, I can't tell you. They're very cheap. I think it's Hot Bunny or Bunny Fest. It's at Powder Ridge, and I believe it's April 19th. So check it out, or 14th, I don't know, but it's coming up. So I think if you go to powderridge.com or Powder Ridge, whatever, find it, because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And so, yeah. And also, all kinds of stuff is lined up for the Hygienic this year. They tried to cancel Sailfest, but I think that the mayor doesn't realize what he's up against in the city of New London. But who am I to say? We're going to talk to Charlotte and learn all about all of her secrets, all right? Hi.
Hi.
That's annoying. Yeah, never mind. Welcome to the Grandma's Attic. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I love the way you do things. I love your voice, but you knew that.
I did.
You knew that. But you have a certain thing that happens when you play. Do you understand what happens when you play? Like, do you
What do you mean by thing?
Well, like you have this face thing and this body thing that just kind of exudes, come hither.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, come hither.
Come hither. Even when your songs are talking bad about someone,
Yeah,
and you do that a couple of times.
I do. That is something that I do. I think years of piano recitals growing up when I was little, and like needing to sit down and perform, like even if you're nervous, even if you forget everything, I would like, that's just been ingrained in me from a young age, that like even if you make a mistake, you have to convince them that they heard it wrong and that you are, and so just could kind of like be in a performance mode.
Yep.
So I still feel that, like when when I'm not playing and I can like talk to the audience, then it's kind of like,
It's a whole different scenario.
yeah, like all bets are off. The facade is, I mean, not
Right.
that I'm putting on any kind of facade when I'm
No,
when
it's
I'm
not.
playing.
It
Like,
doesn't
when
come
I'm
across
playing,
that way.
but it's like, it is, I do kind of slip into like, I'm performing now, and
It's a
I've
thing.
entered my
There's a
performing
mask.
place.
There's a mask that I think we all kind of put on when I know that when I have to get on stage in a live performance, it's a whole different scenario. What age did you start playing piano at?
I think 8, I want to say.
Really?
I want to say 8. I don't know if that's true, but
You were young.
yeah.
And was it
8 or
something
9.
you wanted to do, or was it something that the rental units told you had to do?
I think when my mom talks about it now, she's like, you know, she wanted me and my sister to both take piano lessons, and that was just, so I wasn't like, oh, I want to take piano lessons, or I don't remember doing that, but then, you know, we were, and I liked it until, you know, I got to a certain point where it was like, oh, you know, like practicing's annoying. Like it was fun to be able to say, you know, like, oh, I can play piano, and like,
Right,
you know,
right.
sit down and like bust out a recital piece, and it sounds impressive and it looks impressive and you know, but then when you had to learn a new song, it was like, you know, so I'm so grateful now to my mom for signing me up for piano lessons, and all of my piano teachers that I've had, especially through the middle school years and high school years. Todd is the real MVP for putting up with me. But I really do love that now. And now it's funny, like as an adult, because I also took lessons in college, and so then like now that I'm not taking piano lessons, sometimes it's relaxing to like bust out the classical like sheet music and
just sit
like
down
learn
and play.
and like practice, because I don't ever do that anymore. Like, and I don't ever perform in piano recitals. Thank God. I don't want I don't want to do that again.
No,
But
that was nerve-wracking.
yeah, right. I don't think I've ever been more nervous than when I had to do piano recitals. But now when I love performing what I perform now, whether it's originals or covers. But there's just something, I don't know, it's just funny how those tables have turned. Now it's totally the opposite. I'll be like, ooh, what a treat if I have time to like sit down and learn some classical, just play the piano. And I don't know if it's just like nostalgic or it is exercising a different part of my brain that I'm not using anymore, but either way.
It's a math brain.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you believe that every home should have a piece of furniture called a piano?
Ooh. I mean, if that is possible for everyone, yes. Because I don't know. I think I'm sure someone who didn't grow up with a piano and has no interest in taking piano lessons probably doesn't feel that way, but I never knew a house without a piano.
Right.
So to me, it doesn't, of course, I'm like, oh yeah, like where's the piano? And anytime I go to someone's house and they have a piano, I'm like instantly gravitated, not like,
Well, you want to go sit down and play it.
Yeah, like,
and make sure it's in tune, right?
Yeah, right. Like anytime someone, and now also like I'll appreciate it especially if it's, if I go somewhere and they've got like a baby grand piano, I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, this is a beautiful thing that needs to be played, like someone play it right now. But
so let's talk about, so we know that you come from a parent that wanted you to have some musical background.
Yes.
And I think that's really important. But then what made you carry on? When did you decide that being a singer-songwriter, musician was something that you really needed to pursue?
I think, I think when I was little, I was like, oh, like I want to be in a band. I want to be a pop star. I want to be in a band. I want to be an American Idol. I want to, but then I never like really verbalized that. And I think I had very low self-esteem. There was a point where like I suddenly was very conscious of like what people thought. And I just like cared so much about what everyone else was thinking. Which is still something I'm unlearning, but I don't know, like then I would just kind of, I think I had dreams of performing. I don't know necessarily songwriting yet at a young age, although I did, one of my best friends and I, in elementary school, she got an electric guitar for Christmas and we thought we were gonna start a band. And we grew up really loving the Dixie Chicks, so we were gonna start a band called the Disco Dolls, just for the alliteration.
There you go.
And like I did write a couple songs, like maybe in the 4th grade. And then obviously like that didn't happen. But so that happened, but not until I wrote one song maybe in high school for a class, like a music production class, and then maybe like in college I started playing the ukulele a little bit, and I think I wrote maybe one song on the ukulele, but didn't do anything with that. And then I think it wasn't until after college. I do think one summer I came home from college, I don't remember what year that was. It was the year the documentary 20 Feet from Stardom came out about backup singers.
Okay.
Because my mom and I went to see that and it like blew our minds. And then I went home and stayed up until like 3 a.m. and I wrote this song. I had a keyboard in my room and that I vividly remember that as the first song I wrote that I was like proud of.
Okay.
I was still too afraid to play it for anyone, except my sister. Then she came home, I think also from college, and I was like, I need to play you this song. Like, I think it's really good. And she validated me. But then even after that, it was kind of like, oh, that was just a weird, I was inspired and
Right.
I stayed up all night and I wrote this song,
But now you're inspired. Often you have out a
Yes.
full album. And how many EPs do you have out?
2, 3. Well, 2, but one of them is, I have 2 EPs, and then I have a like live EP, which is just the same song, the first song I played, Haunted, and it's
I love
a
that
live
song.
version. Thank you. It's a live version of just me playing it, and then a live version of my full band playing the same song. So I don't really count that as an EP, but because it's the same song.
Okay.
But technically,
Is there a place that people can go to get your music?
yes,
Is it does it stream like
it's
on all the platforms?
It does. It streams everywhere. Anywhere you could possibly stream music, it should be there. I mean, like according to CD Baby, I always, whenever I release something, I tell them to send it everywhere. So yes, you can stream it everywhere. You can, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. I don't know what else there is, but that's other, wherever you can stream music, you can stream it. You can buy it on Bandcamp if you want to buy my music. I guess you could buy it on iTunes, but if you're going to buy it and you actually want me to get most of the money, then buy it on Bandcamp. Or you can come see me live and buy a physical CD from me. But that's obviously...
So where can we see you live?
You can see me
So-
live.
So Saturday will be the 5th or the 4th. I don't,
Yes, the 5th.
the 5th.
Yes.
Saturday will be the 6th.
I thought Saturday was the 5th.
No,
and Sunday is the
it will
6th.
be the 5th.
Friday's the 5th. Today is
No, today is the 2nd and it's Wednesday. So it doesn't matter. The show will air Saturday night. So if you have any shows Friday night, don't talk about them.
Okay.
Talk about the ones from Saturday forward, out in
Okay.
April.
Okay. In April, I brought my phone just in case I can't remember, and I have to pull up my calendar. But April 9th, which is a Thursday, next Thursday,
Yep.
I'm doing a songwriter series. I believe it's called Tip the Hat, and it's sponsored or put on by Bigger Beast Records.
Bigger Beast is out there doing stuff, I'll tell you.
And it's a cool concept. It's 4 songwriters, I think, and every time they do that, I think they've been doing it once a month or every few months, but every one that they do is honoring original music, but then you're also honoring a specific songwriter. So the one I'm doing on the 9th is for Joni Mitchell, who's one of
Nice.
my all-time favorites.
Nice.
So how it goes is that it's we're playing in the round, so everyone's gonna do 4 of their own original songs and then 2 Joni Mitchell covers.
Which ones are you doing?
I am doing All I Want and For the Roses.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Which For the Roses is like one of my new favorite songs of this past year. I had never
Did
heard
you
it
even,
before.
I was just going to say, Joni Mitchell's is a little ahead of your time.
Well, that's a Blue is an album that was played. My dad's a big audiophile, and that Joni Mitchell, that album specifically, Blue, was like that was a
You heard it all the time.
nostalgic. Yes, I knew all of those songs, which is why I'm doing All I Want. But For the Roses, I hadn't. Yeah, that and the Laurel Canyon or the Ladies of the Canyon album, but she's got a lot of albums, and some of them I did not
Right.
did
right.
not grow up with. So it's been great to kind of rediscover some of her songs as an adult. But I just came across that one, and then when I signed up to do this show, and I was like, I'd like to do For the Roses. And then, because it was originally only one song, now we get to do two, so
That's
get to
very
do all I
cool.
want. So yeah, so that's on the 9th, and then
And where is that?
that is a great question.
You can go to biggerbeast.com and find it all.
Yes, you can.
That's what I'm just going to tell you.
can-
That's a reality.
For sure, go to Bigger Beast. I will post about everything that I'm doing. So I will post the details of where it is. I'm not even going to say because I am.
Because you're not sure.
I'm not sure, and I don't want to get it wrong. But it's somewhere in Connecticut.
Okay.
And I think northern Connecticut, like, maybe close to where we are now.
Have you gotten into any festivals for the summer?
Not. Oh, I am doing something in Reading. It's called at like the Mark Twain Library
Nice.
in May. I think the first weekend of May. It's called. They're calling it like the Frog Frolic or something.
The Frog Frolic. I've
There's
heard of
so-
that. That's not. It's not a once just happening. That's happened for years.
Yeah. So that, which I had never heard of, even though I live very close. I'm right around the corner from Reading. So that's very exciting. And then I actually just booked the full band for the Glastonbury Apple Festival in October, which seems very far away right now, but
It's not.
it's not.
It's not.
It's
When you're
not.
booking festivals, if you're not booking them now, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what else? I'm doing not really songwriting related, although Stephen Sondheim is one of my other favorite songwriters, but I'm in a production of Into the Woods at the Wilton Play Shop. That we open April 25th and we run through May 10th. So
Nice.
if anyone's interested in musical theater out there.
So not only do you write songs, sing songs, play multiple instruments, but you're also an actress.
I am.
You go, girl. You just go with your bad self. So Eric told me that you were incredible, and I came out to see you, and I was like, yes, this is good. This is wonderful. What is your favorite place to play? I don't mean venue, but what type of audience is your favorite audience to play to?
I mean, any audience that is there to listen and hear live music. I do a lot of 3-hour cover gigs at like bars and restaurants where oftentimes people are appreciative
Yep.
of the fact that there's music there, but they didn't come there to hear the music.
No, they came to drink.
Which I'm fine, that's what you sign up for a 3-hour cover gig. Like I'm totally fine. Tuck me in the corner as long as I'm getting paid. That's no problem.
Right.
But that being said, anytime it's like a true listening room and people are like coming to hear the live music and they, I'm a lyrics person. So when I'm listening to music, I'm really listening to the words.
Yep.
So it means a lot to me when the people are listening and engaging in the storytelling part of it.
Yep.
So
I love that.
any songwriter night, I also, love playing with my full band. So that's been like brewing.
When can I see your full band? At the Apple Festival.
At the Apple Fest. Yeah, it's going to be the full band at the Apple
Okay.
Fest. We're probably going to play
I'll-
at the Granite earlier, like hopefully in September or something.
Well, we're
but-
going to stay in touch.
Yes.
You're going to come on the radio show with your album.
Yes.
And now I'm going to tell you that, as always, we've run out of time. So can you go play your piano?
Yes.
And take us out with a song? No, go play your piano.
I didn't
Go play your piano. And take us out with a song. Don't forget to anchor yourself.
I was about to walk off with that.
Well, people do it all the time. So while Charlotte's getting back up to her piano, I just want to remind you, take care of your neighbors, take care of your community, get out there, invest in the arts, live music, live art, buy something for somebody that somebody made. What a concept, right? Let's not give our money to the big buck people. Let's keep our money in our communities. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining Grandma's Attic, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.
This one I usually, when I'm playing it live, there's crowd participation. But since I can't teach you, since you're not in the room, when I count us in later and I start snapping, it's your job to snap along with me and then snap to the end of the song. So I'm just gonna imagine that you're all doing that at home or wherever you're watching this from. This song has bad words in it, so we love that. I love that I get to when I'm not censored. Okay. This is the namesake of the album, or I should say the line that is the title of the album comes from this song. This song is called I Wish I Didn't Care. But obviously the name of the album is I Guess I Fucking Care, so I didn't wish hard enough. How many hours, how many days gone? How many opportunities wasted on waiting for you to give a single shit, waiting for something that doesn't exist. And I wish I didn't care about your stupid face and annoyingly gorgeous hair. Wish I didn't hear that last text you sent me echoing in my ears. Wish I wouldn't close my eyes just so I could see you there. I really wish I didn't, but I guess I fucking care. And how many more times will I have to play this game? And each time I say I can do it without the pain. No feelings involved at all means no broken heart. Like feelings are things you can easily take apart. And I wish I didn't care about your stupid face and annoyingly gorgeous hair. Wish I didn't hear that last text you sent me echoing in my ear. Wish I wouldn't close my eyes just so I could see you there. I really wish I didn't, but I guess I fucking care about you, you emotionless cocoon. You acting like you've got no fucking clue. You get your wish for more space real soon. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's to say who's using who? Nice job. How can you tell what's right from what's true? Keep it up. Maybe the both of us made this mess, but it sure feels good to get that shit